Hey, real estate agents, welcome to the Weekly Closer. I'm your host, Jeff Underwood, along with my co-host, Joey Sampaga, the man with the plan. How's it going, Joey?
Doing better than last time.
Yeah, I know. Take two. No, we don't have take twos around here, do we?
Nope.
No, okay. We have an awesome guest with us today. And that guest is Jeff Payton with Keller Williams Realty Mendoza team. Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you. Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Very
You're
nice.
Gonna bring. I know you're going to bring it today.
I'm ready.
Because some of the stories Jeff was sharing with us earlier, I know he's going to bring
we can't share all of them.
some excitement to the studio today. Absolutely. So, Jeff, let's break in with, I guess, tell us how long you've been in real estate and really what got you into the business.
Well, I've only been an agent now for probably about 18 or 19 months. I come out of the fine wine and spirits business for about 13 years, and then I did tobacco for about 20 years.
And you're in real estate, why?
And I'm in real estate, right? So I come from a family of all men. I've created a family of all women, and so they really don't want to do any of the fun stuff with me, you know, 4-wheel drive, shoot, all that cool stuff. And so now that they have cars and boyfriends, they don't need me anymore except for a roof over the head and money.
Yes.
So
I'm in the same position.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
I sold the cigar shops 2 years ago. And I knew I was getting into real estate. I knew I wanted to be with Keller Williams. I've known Barry Kramer, who owns our office, for quite some time, and Mike Mendoza has been a friend and a customer for almost 22 years. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, that was I knew I was getting into real estate, but different.
Okay. And that was just like 18 months ago.
18
Wow.
months ago, yeah.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
So how's the transition from spirits and...
Yeah, the transition from spirits to cigars was easy. The transition from real estate, from cigars was not bad. It's still sales, and I've been in sales my whole life, but completely different. I knew sales. I joined a team because I knew I didn't know real estate, and I didn't have time. I'm 50 years old. I didn't have time to reinvent the whole wheel. I just wanted to come out running and gunning. So it was good. It was awesome.
Okay.
Loved it.
Now, one of the things you mentioned about while we were getting ready for the show here. Is that you've built a large database, which really, that's the one thing I think that agents probably don't have, and you getting into the business with having a database,
yes,
I think the potential is huge. You talked some big numbers.
Yeah, and most people have databases. They just don't know they have databases.
Or they're on a yellow notepad.
Yeah,
still.
Right. But whatever you have it, you've got it. You just don't realize that you have it. So I come out of some very big business. I had a retail store. I race super bikes, so I have a lot of people in those groups. So I just categorize my groups, and I have a lot of phone numbers and emails. Or if you just have the name and an email, or name and a phone number, you can get all the other pieces of the puzzle. But I had about 12,000 people that I know. I've got 5,000 on Facebook. I've got about 6,000 in my CRM. So it really helped out because obviously your sphere is huge.
Yeah.
But people don't realize how many people they know, and they just got to get those people, organize it. just pull up your phone.
Yeah.
Just load your phone into your CRM.
Yeah.
Right? Easy
Absolutely.
money.
Yeah, for sure. So racing bikes, huh?
Yeah, racing bikes, super bikes.
Yeah.
So what's a super bike?
what
Is that
is
like
that?
Well, so I don't do motocross. I race like the MotoGP style bikes. So I race the fast bikes on the flat track. So it's most people retire at 40. I started doing it at 42. Not the sharpest tack in the rug. I admit that's probably, I've been at safer golfing or playing tennis, but
But not as exciting, right?
But not as exciting.
So those are the ones where they go around the curve, and you're like, hey,
Scrape your knee.
they're gonna hit their knee right on the
dragging the knee. That's
Nice.
right. Yeah.
How fast do those go?
I think my top speed was about 180 miles an hour, and that was up in Utah at the Miller Complex. And then my fastest going around a turn, I think, was about 104. Whoa. That was also up in Miller too. They had a big turn up there.
So is there a specific CC that you race?
I race leader bikes, 1,000 cc. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those are dangerous.
Yes. Yeah. I've been injured quite a bit the last 8 years doing it, so I've kind of slowed down a little bit. And I think Mike was going to get some insurance policy out on me just in case something happened to me on the track. Yeah. Moving along.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. This is a real estate show, by the way.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
Correct. Let's talk real estate.
But we're really having some fun.
And it's back to the database thing. So
Yes.
you join a club, you join a church. You no matter what you do, you know people, and you just got to take that segment, and your phone is a perfect platform for this, and just load it into your CRM. So that's the thing. You know way more people than you believe you know.
Yeah.
Just got to think about it.
So being in the business as long as you have now, what are you doing? What are you doing to be successful?
Well, seeing that I never did real estate before, my first year wasn't very successful. was not very successful. So, but I believed in the systems. I've only been with Keller Williams, so I don't know it any other way. So it's not like I was a retread. I didn't have to be retrained the KW way. I just, look at the systems, utilize the systems, and I'm sure it's in every office too. I mean, any big real estate company is going to have their systems. So follow the systems, and then this beginning of this year has just been crazy busy. Like people started calling me about, real estate versus cigars or something like that. So, and you just got to work. Just follow the systems, get on your database, call your people, let them know. Don't be a secret agent.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah, nice.
Absolutely.
Oh,
somebody's.
Yeah. And make sure you have like a good title person you deal with.
Oh yeah, Sherry brought
Griffin,
you on.
Yeah, she did. She did bring me on the show. She's awesome. Yes.
Thank you so much, Sherry.
Well, Sherry is awesome.
She's awesome. Yeah, she's got a cool car and she's got all the bling and the glasses and everything. And
we got to get her on video.
Exactly.
Well, they can tell.
The little watch.
They can tell if they're watching video that we're probably.
She's got her
smartwatch.
Right? I'm gonna have my phone call her watch right now.
She does have a pretty cool watch.
She does.
So, what would you say is one of the biggest? Or the things that you've decided to do over the last 18, or took you from maybe that first year to now? What's the biggest decision you've made that's had a big impact on the business?
Well, definitely, I was on a team before, and they relocated to a different office. It made sense for the team to move, and I stayed with our office down at Ahwatukee Sonoran Living. And then Mike called me, and I got in touch with him. But basically, coming on board with the Mendoza team has been fantastic. I mean, Mike is just a great guy. 33 years in the business, 6,600 transactions. I mean, he's a machine. He's truly just a great guy. So I kind of laugh with him all the time. I'm like, when I ran my own business, I was working 60-hour weeks. And I was paying my employees and, paying the power, doing the marketing, everything else. Of course, the last person to get paid is me. So sometimes I didn't get paid as much as I would have liked to get paid. I feel like every time I go into our office, it's like just literally vacation. I feel like I'm on vacation. You know, it's just easy. Every day is a learning experience. So that was what's huge. And again, just following our company's systems is huge. Just believe in the system and keep doing it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious, just sorry to jump in here, but you're a successful businessman before real estate.
Yeah, that made it a little easier. Correct.
So you decided to join a team. Now,
Correct.
I know a lot of agents who say, I'm never going to join a team. I'm just going to do it myself. I mean, why do you think it's wise to do that?
That is a great question. So I'm not telling everybody to join a team or not to join a team, but I knew business. I ran a successful company for a lot of years. I know how to do it. I've been a team member. I've been a team leader. I've been a sales manager. I've done all that, but I knew I didn't know real estate. So I didn't want to spend 4 or 5 years reinventing the real estate wheel and then getting up to speed in 6 years. I wanted to be up to speed in 6 months. So by joining a team and utilizing all the things the teams have to offer. And again, there's some splits with teams and things like that. I know it's a big hurdle for a lot of people to get over. It works for you, it doesn't. I just knew to learn the fastest way, I had to join, the best team and learn from the best. Like I'm saying, every day is real estate school. Where you see agents on their own, and God bless them, some are doing very well, but they're having to literally reinvent everything. Like I'm not sure this would have been possible without being on a team. Just from the notoriety.
That's great.
So
great information.
Okay,
it works for me. I recommend it.
Yeah. Well, I think we see it backwards a lot of times. I think a lot of people jump into the real estate business that don't have a business background.
Yes.
Right? And
a lot of
struggle.
Times. Yeah, and we have a lot of great agents in Arizona. I've worked with a ton of great people. I mean, I just really enjoy my job. I love it. But I do sometimes encounter people that have done it for a while and just seem to be struggling with the basics.
Yeah.
Because they've just never had an opportunity to learn the basics.
Yeah. So are you focused on a specific niche or area that you really want to excel in?
You know what? Not as much yet. I mean, obviously, I work with a lot of buyers. I'm a newer agent. I work with a lot of buyers. I'm getting more listings. I'm moving into the listing phase. I live in Ahwatukee, so we focus on that area of the city. Although we go everywhere. I mean, I've been down in Florence. I've been down in Maricopa, Casa Grande, all over town. So, but for just not really focusing on a particular area of real estate, just because I'm so new. I'm still learning everything.
Yeah. But I would think if you focus on, I mean, even some of the people in your database, I would assume that if they're into racing, if they're into some of these things, you're probably able to target maybe a higher net worth clientele. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, we always talk about, and even in my businesses before, how this great bottle of wine is $200 and blah blah blah. It's great, and people should buy it, or expensive cigars. But come down to it, people just buy the basics. The standard, everyday, old, affordable item works the best. So it's nice to have those big listings and those big clients, and I get it. But our average deal is what everybody else is like. $300,000. It's what most people can afford.
Right.
But the nice thing is, by having some of your database, you can work on. Obviously, people that like wine want wine cellars. You can speak to them on a little different level. The race guys want RV gates or that extra third car garage. I mean, you just connect with them better. Right. You understand what they're talking about.
For sure. One more question before we move to the next section here. If you ran across a brand new agent today, what tips would you give them, or what would you tell them they need to start doing right now to get business?
Well, there's two things in my mind that I didn't do right away, but I figured it out quickly. Database and calling your sphere is huge, because you got it. You might not know it, but you do have it. And then, obviously, when you're starting out, you're making no money and you're having to spend some money, right? So we've got to be careful with that. But all the online and internet stuff and all that, a lot of it's free.
Right.
Facebook, and don't be a secret agent. People give me a hard time all the time because I wear my name tag everywhere. Because before I had a business, I had my truck that was wrapped. I had shirts that said my business names on it. But now I just wear... I'm a boots and jeans guy, and I've got my shirts. Nobody knows what I do. So get some name tags. They're $20.
Yeah, there you go.
Money well spent.
All right. Well, let's get into the ring with the Maniacs. You ready?
Ready.
Here we go. What's the best advice that anyone has ever given you?
Best advice would be, which is probably models in almost every office, is follow the systems of the office that are tried and true, and don't change them. Follow the systems and don't change them. People sometimes want to put their own spin on it, and I get it, because they say they want to make it themselves. They don't want to follow the script. But trust me, learn the scripts and follow them. You'll make it yours in time.
Good stuff. Yeah. How about your favorite mobile app?
Mobile app, I've got two that I like and I use a decent amount. One is my CRM platform, which is Commissions Inc. or Sync. They've got a wonderful mobile app. Tristan from California, I was at a mastermind, and he just loves anything with a mobile app. He's like, if it doesn't have an app, I don't use it. I completely agree. And our KW mobile app is actually pretty good. I bet a lot of offices have their own, things like that.
Yeah.
So those are just priceless.
Good. How about a book recommendation?
New, and I'm like Rodney Dangerfield. I don't read it if I can see it in a movie. Very few of the real estate books are in movie format right now.
Favorite movie?
Right.
No.
Oh, it's so many to list. I do, again, because I'm a KW agent, I like our Millionaire Real Estate Agent book.
Yeah.
It's well written. I mean, Mike Mendoza's in it a couple times, so it's kind of a cool thing. You recognize some of the people.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a good book.
We've had people recommend or say that that's their recommendation as well, even non-KW
exactly.
agents, right?
It's a wonderful read. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, and that has a lot of systems in it, too. I mean, you follow...
Yeah, it's got them in there.
It's right there.
It's not rocket science. It's not top secret.
That's right.
Yeah.
How about one productivity tool or software that you use on a regular basis?
That would have to be, and I think it should be for everybody, your CRM that you use. We use, again, Commissions Inc. or Sync. I just use it every single day.
Okay.
Yeah, every day.
Good. All right, one more question. You ready for this?
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
Is there only one question in the hat?
For you, there was only one question.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Draw the question.
So I have to read it.
Yes, you can read it.
Draw the question.
Tell us something most people don't know about you. Oh,
whoa!
I can't say it.
Keep it clean.
I can tell you, I'd have to kill you. I don't know.
You already talked about racing.
I know. Everybody knows racing. So I'm from Kingman, Arizona. So I was born actually in Germany. I was a military baby, but I've lived in Kingman 82 to 85, moved to Phoenix to go to ASU. So my next door neighbor in Kingman was Stuart Anderson from Stuart Anderson's Black Angus Cattle Company. That's kind of cool.
Okay.
Kind of a neat thing. Yeah, I graduated with his daughter Margie. I think works for the Beef Council up in Colorado. But and I'm kind of a jeans and boots guy. I'm pretty casual. So
yeah.
Right.
Well, I do have one question. What is the best cigar ever?
Oh, we should have. I didn't have that written down.
There's so many good ones, and that's hard to answer too, because there's just so many great things out there.
I see. What would you recommend?
If you're newer and you're kind of getting in there and you're going to smoke, I like Ashton cigars. I just think they're great. Okay. Yeah, because they have a nice portfolio of flavor from light to more medium to heavy. So I like Ashton's.
Okay.
People own the company, friend of mine, reps a friend of mine. I'll plug that.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, I had a friend just send me a text wondering, what brand if you turn green sometimes when you smoke them? That's just a random friend.
Yeah,
I'll get back to him.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. So it's happened to me a couple times too. You don't eat, you've been running around all day. I went to the shop, I go out with my friends, and we have a cigar, and you just get that kind of nicotine rush. But a lot of the Cubans tend to be a little more full throttle, a little stronger like that. But
okay,
yeah,
right.
It's kind of like drinking on an empty stomach.
Yeah,
it doesn't go well.
Well, that was a fun show, wasn't it?
Thank you. It was fun.
That was awesome. And we are the Real Estate Marketing Maniacs.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
What was that? Okay, now, Barry White joined us for a second. Thanks so much for being
You're welcome.
in.
Thank you.
If somebody wants to reach out to you directly, any agents that are listening, how would they reach out to you?
What do we share on the program? We share our phone number.
Phone number, email, whatever you
So
want.
my KW email address is Jeff Caton. So it's JEFFCAYTON, not pronounced Caton, by the way. Jeff Caton at KW.com. I'm out there on Facebook. My number's on everything. I'm not a secret agent. I mean, it's easy. It's really easy to get in touch with me.
Cool.
I'm at the Sonoran Living office down now with Tukey. So
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being
you're
in.
welcome. Thanks, guys.
All right. Well, it's Jeff Underwood along with
Joey Sampaio.
We're the Real Estate Marketing Maniacs. Hey, if you have any questions or concerned about digital strategies, you can always join us at realestatemarketingmaniacs.com. Until next time, have a fantastic week.
Adios.
Nice.
There we go. Perfect. That was a fun one.
What was that thing you were trying to tell me? What was that? That's not a signal that we get.
Close the gaps.
We help close the gap. What was that?
Is that what that
close
was?
the gap.
The Weekly Closer podcast is sponsored by Jake Krabby, NMLS number 877141 at Academy Mortgage. Are you looking to buy or refinance a home? Jake Krabby is your mortgage professional. Contact Jake at 480-442-9291. Jake Krabby is a loan officer at Academy Mortgage, NMLS number 877141. State license for Arizona number 0920357, AZBK number 0904081, and New Mexico number 877141. Academy Mortgage Corporation, NMLS 3113, and New Mexico 01451. Call 480-442-9291. Address 15333 North Pima Road, Suite 205, Scottsdale, Arizona 85260. Academy Mortgage is an equal housing